Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone had a really good day today. I did. I didn't do too much really. Just kind of hung out. Took my dog for a super long walk. It wasn't really that long. It could have been longer, but it was a nice long walk in any case. I had some Texas Roadhouse for dinner. That's always good. Of course, I'm always getting information. Um, there are some things that I received today that are a little weird, but I'm going to say it because, that's what I'm told to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So apparently, I'm just going to jump in. Why not? There's a reader, a tarot card reader that um, Tommy and his group, this coven, satanic cult, Luciferians, whatever you want to call them, um, have gone to this reader, and she or he actually told him that they needed to back off. They needed to stop because they knew there's no way that they were going to win. Some people who were involved with these guys, they backed off. They're like, no, this is just too much, too much. We're done with this. But then there were the hardcore ones who just didn't want to take no for an answer, so they kept going. And the ones that kept going are the ones that I have messages for. Um, to the person who was set out to sacrifice me, you were actually being initiated into this secret society. And my sacrifice was supposed to be your way in. And I think it also had something to do with you doing some kind of singing on a professional basis. And my sacrifice was supposed to bring you all of these things that your wishes, your desires. Sacrificing me was supposed to bring those things to you. But obviously that didn't go well, did it? Because as you have all found out, I am very highly protected by the spiritual world. God, Jesus, the archangels, and my ancestors will not allow you or anyone else to harm me. I am very highly protected. But the message that I got was that you, the person who was set out to sacrifice me and to begin with, the one who was being initiated and using me as the sacrifice, will be screaming in the pits of hell for all of eternity. That is your justice. That will be your existence. Right there next to the pastor, claims to be a pastor who likes to talk about how awful Jesus was treated with the cat o' nine tails. Looks like the two of you are going to be in hell together because he's going to be whipped just exactly like he describes in his so-called church. But he's actually a dark practitioner. Yeah. So y'all can just rot in hell together, I guess. And that's not by my words. That's actually by the divine. I just get to say it. Let's see. It's kind of dark in my room. I wish there was more light in here. So there's my neighbor in Tennessee that lives next door to me. Her name is Amanda. She is also part of a coven, or was at some point a part of a coven, but she is still sending hexes, doing black magic against me. So any authorities that need to know this, now you know. She's still doing black magic, still sending it to me, still hexing me. So on December 5th, I went into my the area I'm in now and got myself a post office box and had all of my mail transferred from Hohenwald, Tennessee, since y'all weren't getting me my mail in the first dang place, and had it start coming to my new post office box where I am now. I have still yet to receive any mail from Hohenwald, Tennessee, because they're trying to keep my mail from me because there are court dates that are coming up. There's paperwork that I should be getting that I'm not getting because this town is just truly evil. This town is just evil. And they are doing anything and everything they can to harm me, hurt me, delay me, keep me from having what belongs to me. And yet this is one more thing. So I called today and I spoke with the young lady on the phone, and she said, well, I kind of wondered what was happening because you've got a mountain of mail here. It's been since December 5th that I've had my mail transferred. And here we are, January 5th, 1 month, and they still haven't done anything to get my mail to me. Am I surprised by this? No. This is exactly what I would have expected from Hohenwald, Tennessee. Yeah. The little armpit of America, if you even want to give it that much credit. Y'all, I've never seriously ever in my whole life ever seen a town so full of evil in my life. This town is just ridiculous. I'm sure not every person in this town it has something to do with this, but I know that there is a very, very, very large percentage of people in this town that know exactly what's happening to me, know exactly what people in this town have done to me. I know there are. I know there are. And y'all are about to become very infamous. Because I am a chosen one. And I am rising, whether you like it or not. And the fact of the matter is that when all of this is said and done and all of this comes out, y'all are going to look like a bunch of big, mean, awful, evil people like you are. You're going to look just exactly like you are. Evil. Hateful. Nasty human beings. You're going to look just like I see you to the rest of the world. You're going to rule the day that you ever messed with God and with me. Not everybody that's nice is somebody that you should screw with. I hope y'all have learned your lesson. And what lessons you haven't learned, I hope that the judicial system will teach you the rest of those lessons. Because y'all have made a mockery of yourselves. I'm being told to bring it up again about the PPP loan that was taken out in my name against for a business that I don't even know anything about. So some PPP loan. I'm being told it was somebody in my family that did it, that took out the PPP loan, but I can't tell you any more than that. I don't know what business. I don't know unless this is the business that my ex-husband David tried to start with the game. I don't know at this point. I'm so damn confused. I'm really just ready for all of this to just be behind me. I really am. Because it's really freaking exhausting some days. So I was at lunch the other day at Applebee's, and I met this young kid, this young man. His name is Jesse Valencia. He is looking for a living donor for a kidney. He has a positive blood type. The UC Health in Denver is where that information could be sent to. He has a game. He's a gamer on YouTube, and it's REEXCX on YouTube. He said he goes live just about every day. But I wanted to say something about, him needing a kidney, because right now he's just waiting on the hospital to do their thing. And I think that putting the information out there is probably something that could help him, maybe even a little faster than what the hospitals are able to do. So anybody that's listening that that would be willing to have do a kidney, be a kidney donor for this young man, I think that would be super cool. Yeah. So let's, if you know anybody, let's put the word out there. See if we can help this young man find a kidney. Let's help him. Okay? Let's all do it. I'm doing my part right now by putting this out there in the world, so somebody out there can be a living donor for this young man and see what we can do to get him a kidney. He was a really sweet young man, by the way. I don't think that you would be sorry for helping him. And his mom was really sweet as well. All right, y'all. I'm going to go for now. Don't really have too much to say today, except I'm exhausted with the situation, and I just really can't wait for all of this to be behind me. Yeah. Oh, what do you think of the hair? I did blue. It came out kind of teal, but it's pretty nonetheless. I'm a blue-haired lady, y'all. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. It's funny because in Arizona they have the snowbirds, and they call the snowbird, the old ladies, the blue hairs. So don't get behind me. Sorry. Oh, I just remember making so many jokes about that when I lived in Arizona, because during the winter time is when they all flock down there. Oh, we had snowbirds. Because it's nice and it's warmer there, in the wintertime. But I remember making so many jokes about being stuck behind the little blue-haired old ladies. And now I have blue hair. Oh my. Oh my. I'm sure it's not as funny to you as it is to me, because maybe you just had to be there, but it was pretty funny. I'm just not even joking. All right, y'all. Well, I hope everybody's staying warm, because there have been some really bizarre storms going on around the country. Y'all, I have to tell you, I think that something like major is about to happen to California. I mean, I didn't hear that it was going to fall off or anything like that, but I think that it's about to change shape. Let's just say that. I don't think it's going to fall off. I think California is about to change shapes. I just got this like massive feeling, this like almost like a vision of something happening with California with so much water that the shape of that state is going to change. So keep that in your the back of your brain somewhere, because this weather has been really bizarre. The world is starting to cleanse itself. That's what she's doing. Mother Gaia is cleansing herself, because she's about as fed up with her situation as I am with mine. So she's purging, and I think it's a beautiful thing. I really do. Quite frankly, a lot of BS starts in California, and It wouldn't be a too terrible, awful thing for it to fall off, honestly. But I don't think it's going to fall off. I think it's just going to change shapes. All right. Well, love each other. Love yourselves. Oh, wait, there's one thing. There were some young people that I met the other day. They had a flat tire, and they asked me for a jack and stuff. And there was a young lady that asked me what I thought of her, what I saw in her. And I mentioned to her that she needed to stop doing drugs. And then later, I actually got a prophetic vision and called her over and said something to her about not to take the fentanyl. But I was pointing my finger. I'm sorry, young lady. I was just trying to make a point. I wasn't trying to wag my finger in your face. But if it helps you to remember what I said to you about not taking the fentanyl because it's a matter of life and death, because I have a feeling that you may be inebriated when it's offered to you. And if my wagging my finger in your face is what it takes for you to remember what my words were to you about not taking it, then so be it. Then my finger wagging was exactly what you needed. Please take care of yourself, young lady, because I have a feeling that if you keep down the same road that you're on, that you're going to have some serious issues. So maybe rethink a few things in your life, because you're way too pretty and way too smart to stay on the road that you're on right now, if that makes any sense to you. Only you know what your road is. I caught a vision of your road, and I hope that you change that. I hope that you change your direction. Okay. I hope y'all made it home safe. I hope that tire did well and y'all got everything taken care of and fixed. It was a pleasure to meet every single one of you, and I enjoyed my car ride with Brandon. All right, y'all. Take good care. Again, love each other. Love yourselves. And I love you. See you later. Hey, everybody. So sitting here, I got some information that I want to share with you. That information, oops, sorry, I'm trying to do this all free willy-nilly here, is that my last stimulus check that was for the whole COVID thing was stolen, and somebody else cashed it. And then somebody in my family has had a series of strokes. I think it's my sister. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know that somebody in my family has had some strokes. So, yeah, I just needed to hop on here and say that. All right, well, love each other. Love yourselves. I love you. Later.